back to Old Money Prices 1, the place where we turn the loose change in your pockets into absolute treasures. The 1994 Canadian $1 coin, commonly called the loonie, is one of Canada's most recognizable circulating coins. It features the image of a common loon floating on a lake on the reverse side, while the obverse displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Introduced in 1987 to replace the $1 banknote, the loonie quickly became an essential part of Canadian currency and remains widely used today. The 1994 issue was struck by the Royal Canadian Mint using Orient bronze-plated nickel. It weighs approximately 7 grams, measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter, and has an 11-sided shape that makes it easy to distinguish from other Canadian coins. Millions of examples were produced for circulation, making ordinary pieces relatively common. How much is a 1994 Canadian dollar coin worth? Most circulated 1994 Canadian dollar coins are worth their face value of $1 Canadian. Because they were produced in large numbers, collectors can easily obtain circulated examples without paying a premium. Typical market values include circulated condition, $1 Canadian. Lightly circulated, $1 Canadian to $2. Brilliant uncirculated, $3 Canadian to $10. Choice uncirculated, $10 Canadian to $25. Certified mint state examples, $30 Canadian to over $100 depending on the grade. Coins certified in exceptionally high mint state grades are much scarcer because relatively few survive decades without wear, scratches, or handling marks. What makes a 1994 Canadian dollar valuable? Several factors determine whether a 1994 Canadian dollar is worth significantly more than face value. Condition is the first and most important factor. Coins with original mint luster, sharp details, and no signs of circulation are much more desirable than heavily worn examples. Mint errors also attract collector interest. Error coins are produced accidentally during the minting process and can command substantial premiums depending on the rarity and severity of the mistake. Professional certification is another important factor. Coins authenticated and graded by recognized grading services generally sell for higher prices because buyers know the grade and authenticity have been verified. Demand among collectors also affects value. When a particular variety becomes popular, prices may rise considerably. Rare mint errors to look for. Collectors carefully inspect 1994 Canadian dollar coins for unusual production errors. One of the most desirable errors is the double die.